Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you another episode of Coffee with Coach. Hope you're up doing well, got the mind in the right place. If not, as always, let's put it in the right place. So today, I want to share with you guys something that I just came across. I've been listening to this video for a couple of days now. I just came across it. It's like really, really good stuff. It's I don't know, it's probably like an hour long or something like that. And there's so many good things in this podcast. It's with Ed Mylett and Joe DeSena. Okay, Joe DeSena is the founder and owner of the Spartan Race. All right, and again, how do I stumble upon this stuff? It's just because my YouTube channel just kind of suggests or recommends things to me. So I just clicked on this video a couple of days ago, and then I just been hooked to listening to it. And one of the things that captured my attention that I want to share with you guys today is when Ed Mylett, and if you don't know who Ed is, you need to do some research, check him out. A very successful businessman. He's a lot like Eric Thomas, Les Brown, just a lot of life coaching kind of stuff. They don't really like that label, but it is what it is. Like if it's going to help you improve your life and make things better for you and your family, then that's what it is, and that's what he does. So he says him and Joe are talking about all these different things, and then he just talks about he says my anchor is my body, physical, and he says what I mean by that is like you can't control outside sources or things that happen to you, but you can control what you do to your body. He goes, I can control when I get it up. He goes, I can control what I put in it, as far as what he eats and drinks. And he says, I can control what I do to it, as far as because he works out a lot. Like if you see Ed Mylett, he's got big arms. He definitely can see that he's a muscular, fit guy. And of course, he's talking to the other guy, Joe DeSena, which he's obviously a fit guy. He's the founder of the Spartan Race. And they're just talking about all these different things. But when he said that, it really just grabbed my attention because it's true. And this is something that I've been saying for many, many years to a lot of people. Like you can't control, like Ed says, you might have an idea what kind of money you want to make or what you want to do in life, this and that, whatever. But that doesn't mean it's necessarily going to happen. Okay. You can have a goal, but sometimes you just don't reach all the goals. But far as like your body, it's the anchor because you have full control of what you do to it and what you put into it and how you treat it and what time you get it up and this, that, and everything else. And I love that because it's like, yeah, like that's it. You don't have control over anything else in life but your own body, And so I bring that up also because, just dealing with so many people as a coach for so many years, and especially it seems like nowadays more than ever, there's just a lot of people that are just dealing with a lot of things mentally and physically. They're not really taking care of their health the way they should. And I know for a fact that there's a lot of people that come into my academy. They're not really expecting to hear some of the things that I say. They're expecting to be just taught jiu-jitsu and that's it. But that's just who I am. It's just who I am as a person. I'm very big on how you take care of yourself, and everyone around me knows that. Friends, family, and whatever. It can be irritating, it can be annoying, but all that just comes from is just I want people to just do better. I don't want to see people with diabetes, high blood pressure, taking all kind of pills for this, that, and whatever when it's all controllable. Now I get it. Some things are just hereditary and whatever else, but for the most part, most people don't really eat all that healthy. They don't drink the right things. They don't work out. They don't exercise. And then their body starts to break down on them. And then before you know it, it's almost at a point where it's too late, where I actually know some people where it was too late, where they asked the doctor, what can I do? And the doctor tells them, well, you can't do anything. It's over, like pretty much. And then before you knew it, they were gone. And that's sad because you have full control over what you do to yourself day in, day out. And like he says, you can decide to let your body sleep in, or you can wake it up when it's supposed to get up. You can control what you eat and drink every day and what you do to it and stuff like that. So it's important. And that's why I make these episodes, because for some people, they'll just tune right out and go right over their head and just like, yeah, whatever, man. And then for some people, it actually click and make some things happen, and people start making changes in their life. And what'll happen is it'll trickle down into their kids, their family members, their friends, and people will start seeing them and making the changes. Because that's what this guy does. This Joe DeSena, besides having the Spartan race, he's got this farm in Vermont, and he's just talking about it's tough. He puts people through things physically to help them lose weight and change their life and all this other stuff. And he's got a lot of success stories that come out of this stuff besides the Spartan race. But these guys are pretty hardcore, and what I love about it is it just fits my mindset. Like you just find other people, because people tell me all the time, man, you're crazy, you overdo it, like you push too hard with that stuff. And I wouldn't have to if I didn't have to see so many people not take care of themselves. Like this guy, Joe DeSena, he made me laugh because he's talking about he'll see just a random person with like some Cheetos or something, or Doritos in his hand, like a bag or something, and he'll slap them out of his hand. And he's like, that's not cool. I'm probably asking for trouble that way. He goes, but obviously no one else in their life has told them, hey, that's not good for you, and you shouldn't be eating that, and whatever else. And he goes, so somebody's got to step up and make a statement with that. And he goes, so I'll do that, because it's not, there's no benefits in eating stuff like that. So I believe in that, because it's like yesterday. So I heard, for those that don't know, the 4th of July Monday training, it was the last round, feeling good, had a great start to the morning, got my run in, like it was a great day so far, up until 10:30. And I hurt my knee pretty bad in the last round, and I felt something pop on the outside of my knee. And I knew instantly, because I've been training for so long, that I was going to be out for a while. I haven't had an injury like this in a very long time, like years. And it's getting a little bit better. I went to the doctor yesterday. But point being, I can barely move. I can barely get around. It takes me a while to get from A to B, just hopping and limping around. And so, the first thing is some little bit of sadness, like, man, I can't train. I'm used to training jiu-jitsu twice a day, at least doing 4 rounds in the morning, 4 rounds at night, and then running or lifting depending on what day it is. And now it's like, can't run, can't walk my dogs, can't train. I mean, those are big parts of my day. Like, that's how I start my morning, and I can't do that. So yesterday I was on the couch, and I was like, man, I got to try and do something. So let me go out in the garage, see what I can do. Because I got a pull-up bar, I got some dip bars. So, it's just one of those things where you got dips on one side, pull-up bar on the other. I got some kettlebells out there and some dumbbells, just enough to just, get after it and make something happen. So I can't do a squat, obviously, because I can't bend my knee. But I can bend my knee slightly to where I can do some stiff-legged deadlifts with the kettlebells. And there's nothing wrong with my upper body. So I did my 5 or 6 sets of pull-ups of 10 reps each, and then my dips. And I did a lot of ab work in between. And instantly, because of the sweat and the garage doors are open, it's hot, it's Texas, it's 100 degrees outside, I start to feel better. The blood's flowing, breaking a sweat. You're just grabbing a hold of a weight or pull up, and you instantly, your body starts to feel pumped because you're doing something to it. And yeah, it's not jiu-jitsu. I like working out, but it's not the same as jiu-jitsu. I do it because, I feel like it does. It helps my jiu-jitsu. And I like the feeling of just grabbing weights and doing stuff to them. My hands are calloused. I like that feeling. I don't like soft hands. When I shake someone's hands, they need to feel like I do something with my hands. So I lift the weights. And so instantly, I start to feel better. because I'm doing something to my body, you know. And then I shower up and then I go up to class. I got one of my black belts, he's covering for me last night, Chase. And I just needed to go be in the atmosphere. I just needed to go be in the room with my team, with my students, and go in feed off of their energy. And some people would be like, "Oh man, you can't train. I'm hurt. Why would I go up to the school? Like I want to train, and if I can't train, I don't want to go up there." That's dumb. Okay, that's just silly. That's just is nonsense. Being in that atmosphere, in that room with all those like-minded people getting after it, even though I can't get after it, I can feed off of that, and it really helps. Like it really just kind of helped get me out of the house, get me off the couch, even though I limped, all through the school and stuff like that. People can see, but I needed to make my presence felt in the fact that like I needed to be there around these people because they're there. They could be anywhere else, but they're there training and they're getting after it. So, and people that get hurt, like I already know I'm gonna gain some weight because of the lack of cardio that I'm doing, as far as no running and no jiu-jitsu. But I still got the collagen and the MCT powder in my coffee. I'm still eating the same. Nothing's changing except for the fact that I can't do these certain things. But the anchor for me is my body, and I would also add to this my mind, because when crappy things like this happen and you can't do what you want to do or what you love to do, and your body is somewhat shut down, and you can't train jiu-jitsu, I have to listen to this stuff. So this morning it's just been hours already of listening to these guys talk, and so it helps. So if you're someone out there, man, you're not really moving your body, you're not making good things happen to the inside of your body, and your body, again, I know people that are shutting down. They look okay on the outside, but it's what they're doing to the inside, and their body's starting to shut down on them. And it'll let you know. It'll let you know before it's too late. Hey, something's wrong, and we need to fix these things. So get up and move. Get up and move. Go for a walk. Go for a jog. Like, do something, because it helps. Like, just because that's what I'm getting ready to do right now. After I'm done with this episode here, I'm going right into this other room over here where the garage is at, and I'm just gonna do some different exercises, move some weight around. It's already hot outside, and just break a sweat. I can't train, but I can't just sit on the couch and do nothing and watch TV. I don't want to do that. I want to watch jiu-jitsu videos, and I want to take care of myself and prepare my body for when I'm able to come back, which will probably be in a couple weeks, unfortunately. But up until then, I have full control over that part of what I can and can't do, and what I can do, I'm gonna do, and what I can't do, I just can't do because I can barely move my legs. So the anchor is your body. The anchor is your mind. So take care of it and do the right things to it. Again, you control when you get up, you control what you put in it, and you control what you do to it. So take care of yourself, because it makes a huge difference in how your day is functioning and how things around you are going to go. All right, guys, that's enough of that. Catch you guys on the next one. We'll see you.